It's tarot story time. Good evening, my beautiful magical babies. How has your day been? I hope it's been delightful. It's full moon in Leo. I made a video about that earlier, about finding out what house in your astrological chart Leo is in. Check that out if you're interested. But we are here tonight to read the story associated with the card that we pulled this morning, which is the Nine of Wands. This story, I believe I probably said it wrong this morning. I was saying Vasila, but there's more syllables than that. I think it's Vasilisa the Beautiful. It's a Russian fairy tale from Russia, go figure. A merchant and his wife had a sweet and kind daughter known as Vasilisa the Beautiful. When Vasilisa was still young, her mother died. On her deathbed, she gave her daughter a small wooden doll and told her to give the doll a little to drink and a little to eat, and the doll would comfort her. When her mother died, the girl did just that and felt soothed by the doll's presence. Time passed, and the merchant married a woman with 2 daughters. The stepmother was jealous that Vasilisa was preferred by the young men over her own daughters, so the stepmother set out to be rid of her. When the merchant left on a long trip, Vasilisa's stepmother moved the 4 of them to a gloomy hut in a forest. She then put out all the fires in the house and bade Vasilisa go fetch light from their neighbor, Baba Yaga. Gaining comfort from her doll, Vasilisa traveled the dark woods to Baba Yaga's home, a house on chicken legs surrounded by a fence topped with human skulls full of light. As the terrified Vasilisa waited outside the fence, a rider dressed all in white rode past on a white horse, then a red rider, then a black rider. Finally, the old crone Baba Yaga herself rode up in her mortar. Baba Yaga agreed to give Vasilisa fire, but only if she completed some impossible tasks. If Vasilisa couldn't complete them, she would be killed. Vasilisa began to fret as she attempted the task, for she was unable to separate poppy seeds from a pile of dirt or rotten corn from good corn in a single day. But when all hope seemed lost, her little doll told Vasilisa to sleep, for she would do all the work. When a surprised Baba Yaga asked how Vasilisa was able to complete the tasks, the girl explained that she was blessed by her mother. Horrified, Baba Yaga told Vasilisa she wanted nothing to do with blessed people. She kicked Vasilisa out of her house, sending her home with a skull lantern full of burning coals. When Vasilisa arrived back at the hut, the skull magically burned her stepmother and stepsisters to ashes. Yay! These fairy tales are crazy, aren't they? Anyway, I thought that was a super fun Cinderella-ish kind of a story. Nine of Wands is the card, and it represents persevering through fatigue. The keywords are defense, tenacity, and resilience. They describe Baba Yaga, who I personally am a fan of, not in this story, but as a powerful figure of mixed morality and unpredictable authority. Reflections are, what opposition am I facing? Am I anticipating something? What gives me strength when I face difficulties? Where can I find support? How can I stay kind while under pressure? Always such a good question. That's it, my darlings. That is the story for the night. I hope that you've had a wonderful day. We have, I believe, 8 more cards in this deck, and then we're going to move on to our next deck, which I think I've decided on, but I'm not going to tell you yet. It's exciting. Okay, my beautiful, magical babies, I love you much, and I will see you tomorrow. And it'll still be kind of full moonish, but protect your energy out there tonight, baby, and empower your magical self. Go howl at the moon. Or go roar at the moon. It's a Leo moon, after all. Okay, love you. Bye.